Another day, another outrage. But this time, the internet has decided to get emotional because Khabib Nurmagomedov didn't shake someone's hand.
How are you, sir?
Nice to meet you. Welcome to the show. Apologize. Thank you so much.
Oh no! Khabib didn't shake a woman's hand. Some folks out here acting like Khabib invented disrespect.
This is #1 bullshit.
Like he single-handedly deleted handshakes from the Earth's cultural fabric. Calm down, Susan. Your fingers will survive. You'd think he walked in and slapped a croissant out of someone's hand with the way they are reacting. Like seriously, someone called the Academy the most dramatic overreaction to a non-issue award has some strong contenders this year. Imagine being a grown adult. You're sitting in your studio, you're mic'd up, hair done, and you are genuinely upset because another man didn't engage in palm-to-palm contact. That's not journalism. That's toddler tantrum. Some of these guys sound genuinely heartbroken, like as if they were personally counting on that moment to restore their faith in humanity. Keanu Reeves doesn't touch women in photos. He's a saint, right? Khabib doesn't touch women in public. Oh no, he's destroying Western values. If hypocrisy were an Olympic sport, the podium would be crowded. And yeah, that's it. That's the story in Balamori. And it's not just the comment sections going wild. YouTubers like LBC and Dan Wootton Outspoken are practically crying about it on camera. All because Khabib politely declined a handshake from Kate Abdo. Politely, keyword. Let's just get the facts straight before we go any further. Khabib Nurmagomedov is one of the most respectful, principled, and honourable man in sports history. He's a world champion, a family man, a devout follower of his beliefs. He doesn't drink, he doesn't party, and yes, he doesn't shake hands with women due to his religious and cultural values. But here's the thing. He didn't insult her. He didn't belittle her. He didn't snub her, the way the media loves to phrase it. He simply put his hand to his heart, a traditional gesture of respect, and smiled. And guess what? Kate Abdo handled it with class. She understood it wasn't personal. She didn't make a scene. She didn't call him out. She even issued an apology, which, to be honest, she didn't need to. But she did, because she's a professional. She's been brought up the right way, and she is 10 times better at being a good human than those idiots who are showing hate and giving off heat towards Khabib. But now, here comes the outrage warriors. The outrage warriors like LBC and Dan Wootton, Outspoken, all acting like Khabib committed a hate crime. Calling it disrespectful, rude, and trying to spin it like he hates women. Give me a break. You are mad because someone from another culture followed their values politely and respectfully. That's not misogyny, that's not arrogance, that's called being different. And guess what? Different doesn't mean wrong. And here's where the hypocrisy really kicks in. Let's talk about Keanu Reeves, okay? Hollywood's golden boy. Amazing actor, all-round good guy. I like him. I love watching his movies. He literally goes viral for not touching women in photos. He poses with his hands floating in the air like he's holding a ghost. Everyone loves it. Respectful king, they say. So polite, they cheer. But when Khabib, who comes from a culture that emphasizes the exact same boundaries, doesn't shake a hand, the Western media goes on a moral crusade. This shouldn't be a headline. There are wars happening. Economies are crashing. Homelessness. Political corruption. But no. The biggest story of the day is Khabib didn't shake Kate Abdo's hand. Is this really where we are getting butthurt over a handshake while the world is falling apart? Khabib didn't do anything wrong. He followed his values. He did it with dignity. He showed no malice, no judgment. Just a smile and a hand to the heart. That's more respectful than what most people show in their daily lives. And let's give Kate Abdo her flowers too. She didn't blow it out of proportion. She understood the cultural difference. She moved on. That's professionalism. That's maturity. In fact, her reaction showed why she's respected globally and as a journalist and as a host. If anything, the only people making this an issue are those people who are looking to score cheap outrage points. Not Khabib, not Kate. This isn't about religion. It's not about the region. It's not about politics. It's a man making a respectful gesture based on his values and being demonized for it by people who wouldn't dare to apply the same outrage to anyone else. You can respect someone's boundaries and culture even if they are different from yours. That's how grown-ups function. That's how society should work. So to those crying into their microphones about Khabib offending someone, maybe go touch some grass. There are bigger things to be upset about in this world. If you agree that this whole situation has been blown way out of proportion, hit that like button, share this with someone who needs perspective, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Respect is a two-way street, and Khabib Nurmagomedov walked it like a true champion. Anyways, peace to humanity.